What's up, guys? In this video, I want to talk about two of the best early moneymakers in 2004Scape. Now, these are basically the only two moneymakers, or some of the only moneymakers early on in the game. We could make this a video about three of the best early game moneymakers in 2004Scape. One is really good for XP, so stay tuned for that one. And the other two do not give that good of XP, but give amazing profits for your time invested. It is very efficient to do these three methods all throughout the course of the game. So the first method that I'm showing you is pure essence. Or rather, in this game they call it rune essence, until way later on down the development of 2004Scape it's going to be called, there's going to be a segregation of essence between pure essence and rune essence. They're going to be called two different things. So in order to take advantage of this method, you're going to need the quest Rune Mysteries. Rune Mysteries quest is a free-to-play quest, and it only takes maybe 15 minutes to complete the quest. So you fill up an inventory. I don't know exactly how much you make per hour. It's over 100k GP per hour. So in one single day you can make over a million GP in a day. More like 1.5 plus million GP a day if you play all day. Like on the weekends and stuff, you play all day, and get 1.5 mil, basically free money, and it's AFK, so that's really good. And what I recommend is actually don't sell the rune essence, but use it to craft your own runes. You see, you could play this entire game. You could play this entire game without ever really utilizing the marketplace, which I think is really cool. So now let me show you the next method of making. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Yeah, hold on. Shitloads of money. So let's go to Camelot, which requires level 45 magic. And by the way, the pure essence mine, or the rune essence mine, is in East Varrock Bank, and that was East Varrock Bank right there, just east of the city center. So teleport to Camelot, right? For the second method, teleport to Camelot. The bank will be right here. And down here is the flax field. The flax field, these boys sell for about 300 each right now. When I started playing, they were selling for about 200 each. And bowstrings sell for about I believe 500 each, maybe. But stringing the bows does offer a little bit of experience in a skill where normally, is kind of expensive to train. Crafting, the crafting skill, I believe it requires level 15 crafting, maybe, or maybe even level 5 crafting. I just remember back in 2007 when I started playing this game full time, Back in 2007, flax was like the best way to make money, but you could also AFK stringing the bowstrings. But you can't do that in 2004Scape. So pretty much, yeah. On my journey to 99 fletching, let me show you this first. In this little house right here is a spinning wheel up the ladder where you can spin your flax into bowstrings. So you just do that whole inventory. I wish it was like more automated, but it's not, and that's fine.
Your audience won't require fittings. They'll fit comfortably right in your ear canal. Your audience are fully.
So yeah, now let me take you guys on to the
Very easy to set up and use. And did we mention they're only $99?
let me take you guys on to the third method, which is iron ore. So now that we have all of this, blah blah blah, we're gonna go down to the iron ore. I don't know how much is iron ore right now. I really don't know. Let's check the marketplace for all this stuff real quick while we're on our way there. Okay, so iron ore. Let's see. Iron ore currently is 235 each, and you mine them like rather like pretty quickly. So, and it offers a lot more experience than what's it called? It offers a lot more experience than rune essence, in terms of mining experience. Okay, so I believe this is the Legends Guild right here. So yeah, rune essence, people are buying them for $220 each. Okay, so over here is the best spot that I've found to mine iron ore. This is like my secret little spot that I don't really share with anybody. But since you guys are my sweet, sweet viewers of my YouTube channel, this is where I get all my iron ore and coal and stuff. I mine like all my own stuff, and so yeah, in this video, these rocks respawn like pretty slow, so you gotta like run up here, maybe mine some coal. By the time these 3 rocks respawn, and then there's like another spot over here. I believe there's a spot with 3 iron ore rocks over here as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like close enough. So I just remember like back in the day, like spending days at these rocks. I would spend days at these rocks, just mining away, just chipping away at it, and making steel bars, making my own cannonballs, making millions. That's how I got like my first Zammy book. Zammy pages were like 200K each back in 2007 because no one was really doing clue scrolls. Because no one liked doing clue scrolls. I still don't like doing clue scrolls. The clue scroll helper plugin on RuneLite makes it pretty much worth doing, but No one. Zammy pages were like 200K each, and this is how I made the money to buy like all my early level like stuff. Was I made steel bars, and now fast forward to the modern days of like the private server 2004Scape. It's like a blast from the past. Really, it's like a blast from the past. So yeah, let me see. Pretty much, that's it for the video. Yeah, I remember when I first started playing back in 2007. I started playing back in 2004. I played on the day of release. I remember when the servers actually went live. I logged into like a world full of people. Okay, I was definitely not the first person to like log in. I just remember like a bunch of shitload of people running around Lumbridge, and for some reason the trees behind Lumbridge were not all chopped down. It was like everyone was just running around. No one knew what the fuck to do, I guess. So I started chopping trees behind Lumbridge Castle, and I was probably one of the first people to discover, or the first person to discover, tick manipulation. I figured out that the game works in these small intervals known as ticks. I only have 2 fire talismans. Perfect. Okay. Good. Because I only have... what was I saying? Yeah, let me hook this guy up real quick. Everyone needs a placeholder. Like, until you have enough, money on the game. And how much are bowstrings right now, by the way? How much are bowstrings? 585 each. So if you can manage to craft like 2K bowstrings in a day, which is perfectly doable, usually it's about maybe 600 iterations per hour between picking flax and spinning flax. It's always been about 500 to 700 iterations per hour. AFKing, however, or when they add the right click option to make all the bowstrings at once, you could craft like 1,000 bowstrings per hour and not have to click so much. So the best thing to really do is to stock up on flax and hope and pray that that update comes out before hope and pray that that update comes out before so that you don't have to click so much, you know. Like crafting your own bowstrings is a real pain in the friggin' butt, and so right now I'm just mining rune essence to by the way, I went over to the makeover mage and the fashion expert and got my clothes redone. How do you guys like my my new outfit? I'm probably going to I'm gonna try to get my hands on a yellow party hat. To close out this video, I just want to show you guys yellow party hat. This is my dream fucking item right here. He's selling for $450 each. I mean, these aren't even buying or selling. 110 mil in a Santa hat. I think I want to get my hands on a Santa hat and a yellow party hat and a red Halloween mask. That's my dream items right there. I'm not gonna take up the whole world of fucking rare items or anything. But I do not want a party hat set. I just want my yellow party hat to go along with my basically outfit on RuneScape. You know, my yellow is my favorite color party hat for my character on RuneScape. And that's basically the way it's gonna go. God damn it. And yeah, so I wish that Christmas or that holiday item event lasted a little bit longer. Let's see here. Are people selling Santa hats? How much are people selling Santa hats for? 75 mil, huh? If I could just get my hands on 75 mil. What about red Halloween mask? 75 mil, huh? I could live with that. So that might be just what I do for the next couple of years, is just grind away on this game, max my account, and yeah, so collect a bunch of money and fucking do the damn thing. So I have to go now. That was 3 Moneymakers that you could utilize very early on in the game. Put it to you this way: by the time you get 20 smithing from mining copper and tin, by the time you mine 1,000 rune essence, you can mine rune essence straight out of the gate. You can mine rune essence straight out of the gate at level 1 mining, I believe. by the time you mine like your first 1,000 rune essence, you can go mine like, you know, your iron ore, so that you could make like some good XP and some good profit. So yeah, I mean, definitely I want to help this game like thrive more than I want to see people like. I would like to help this game thrive more than I would like to secure my own interest. And by showing you guys my iron ore method, you know, that's just kind of my secret spot, just for the same reason how I bought 10k feathers for 20 GP each, is like, that's what, that's just kind of what I feel like talking about today. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later.